El día de hoy te traigo un super video con el cual podrás medir si estás preparado para tu entrevista. Ya saben, mi nombre es Fernando y este canal es Estudiando con Fernando, en el cual te ayudamos a prepararte para tu entrevista de ciudadanía de los Estados Unidos. El día de hoy, en esta práctica, vas a encontrar muchas preguntas bien interesantes. Hemos incluido subtítulos tanto en las preguntas como en las respuestas y hemos incluido las respuestas en audio para que tengas una idea de cómo puedes responder. Recuerda que entre más practiques estos escenarios, más cómodo te vas a sentir el día de tu entrevista y es bien importante tener esa fluidez. Esto nos va a ayudar a mostrarle al oficial que tenemos seguridad y que no nos haga tantas preguntas. Ya sabes que si este tipo de prácticas te resulta útil, nos puedes dejar saber con un like. Deja en los comentarios qué otro tipo de videos te gustaría que hiciéramos y no se te olvide estar suscrito para que no te pierdas ninguno de nuestros videos. Si requieres más ayuda en tu preparación, tenemos un curso en línea excelente que cuenta con más de 50 clases en un orden específico. Muchas personas no saben por dónde comenzar a estudiar y sobre todo no saben todo lo que deben de estudiar para prepararse para llegar bien seguro a la entrevista. Este curso te quita ese dolor de cabeza, pues te ayuda paso por paso en un orden a seguir para que llegues bien preparado. Además, cuando adquieres este curso, también cuentas con el apoyo de nuestro equipo respondiendo tus preguntas y sobre todo ayudándote a formular las respuestas para el día de tu entrevista. Así que ya sabes, si quieren tener la mejor preparación, visita nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Muy bien, vamos a la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. Hi, my name is Officer Gutierrez and today I will be conducting your citizenship interview. First of all, can you please raise your right hand? Thank you. Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, please take a seat.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today?
I am feeling great today.
Okay. The question is, did you study a lot? Did you prepare for this interview?
Yes, I did.
Then there's no problem. You're going to be all right, okay?
Okay, thank you, officer.
First, can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID?
Yes, here they are.
Thank you. What is your full legal name?
Josue Adam Cruz.
And would you like to change your name?
Yes, I would like to remove my middle name.
What other names have you used in the past?
I have not used any other names.
Okay. What is your current address?
824 Lincoln Avenue, Los Angeles, California.
How long have you been living at this address?
For 3 years.
And who lives at this address with you?
My wife and my children.
Where were you born?
Mexico.
What is your phone number?
323-232-2233.
Okay. And when did you submit your application for the citizenship?
February 1st, 2022.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
Sorry, officer. Can you please repeat the question?
Do you have a job?
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of job do you have?
I work in customer service.
How long have you been working there?
For 3 years.
When did you become a permanent resident?
June 15, 2016.
And how were you able to apply to become a permanent resident?
Through my father. My father petitioned me.
Okay. What is your marriage status?
I am married.
How many times have you been married?
Only one time.
Okay. What is your spouse's name?
Alejandra Cruz.
Can you please spell the name for me?
Alejandra.
In the last 5 years, have you traveled out of the United States?
Yes.
Where did you travel to?
I traveled to Mexico.
How many days in total have you been out of the United States in the last 5 years?
50 days in total.
Okay. Since you submitted your application, have you traveled again?
No.
Let's talk about the last trip. Where did you travel in the last trip? To where?
I traveled to Mexico
Okay. And for how many days was this trip for?
for 10 days.
What was the purpose of this trip?
I went to visit family.
And who traveled with you?
I traveled alone.
When was the date that you depart?
January 1st, 2022.
And when was the date you came back to the United States?
January 10, 2022.
Are you planning on traveling once you become a U.S. citizen?
Yes, of course.
That's great. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 2 children.
Okay. How old are your children?
2 and 4 years old.
Are any of your children U.S. citizens?
Yes, both of my children are U.S. citizens.
And are all your children your biological children?
Yes, they are both my biological children.
Are either of your parents U.S. citizens?
No, they are not.
Were your parents married before your 18th birthday?
Yes, they were.
Great. Okay. Now we're going to do the civic test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, and you have to answer correct at least 6 of them. If you answer 6 of them correct, I won't ask you any more questions, okay? What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Okay. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Vote in a federal election.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays.
Independence Day, Thanksgiving.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
Under our Constitution, some power belongs to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Market economy.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The president.
What are the 2 major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Okay. What is the freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.
Now we're going to do the reading and writing test. Can you please read the following sentence?
What city was the first capital of the United States?
Great. Now can you please write the following sentence? New York City was the first capital. New York City was the first capital. New York City was the first capital. This is how you write New York City was the first capital. Okay, now please answer yes or no to the following question. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you now have or do you ever had inheritance title in order of nobility from any foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution?
No.
Do you understand what a mental institution is?
Yes.
What is a mental institution?
A place for people with mental problems.
Okay. Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Do you owe any taxes?
No.
Okay. Usually when you file your taxes, do you have to pay taxes or you receive a refund?
I have to pay taxes.
Okay, how about this year? In this year, you had to pay or you receive a refund?
I paid.
Do you file your taxes separately or jointly?
I file my taxes jointly with my wife.
Okay. Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you ever been a member of any organization, association, fund, foundation in the United States or in other location in the world?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been a member of or any way associated with the Communist Party, with any other totalitarian party, or with a terrorist organization?
No.
Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
What is communism? Yes, please explain to me, what do you understand for communism?
Communism is no freedom.
Okay. Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for, associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany?
No.
Okay. Were you ever involved with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual relationship, not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No.
No to all of them.
No to all
Okay.
of them.
Were you ever a member or did you ever serve, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization?
No.
What is genocide?
Killing a large group of people.
Okay. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, or any other place where people were forced to stay?
No.
Perfect. Were you ever a part of any group or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization to use weapons against any person or threaten to do so?
No.
Do you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No.
Okay. What is a weapon?
An object that is used to harm or kill.
Perfect. Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve and help an armed force or group?
No.
Have you ever committed, assisted, and committed or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No.
Have you ever been charged with committed, attempted to commit or assisted and committed a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
How about back in your country of origin? Were you in prison or jail back in your country?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitate program?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed in probation, or been paroled?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard, been a prostitute, procured anyone for prostitution, sold, smuggled, controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics, been married to more than one person at the same time, marry someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit, gamble illegally or receive income from illegal gambling, fail to support your dependents or to pay alimony, or made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States.
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraud, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain an immigration benefit while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been ordered or removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you?
No.
Are you currently a member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Are you a male who live in the United States between your 18th and 26th birthday?
No.
Before we continue, can you please tell me why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?
Because I love this country and I would like to vote.
Okay. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes.
What is the Constitution?
The supreme law of the land.
Okay. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is an oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Congratulations, you have approved your citizenship interview. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica? Déjame en los comentarios. Es bien importante saber qué tanto has avanzado, qué te hace falta, dónde te debes de enfocar. Estos videos resultan bien interesantes porque uno se da cuenta qué tan preparado está y dónde debe de trabajar un poco más. Ya sabes que si te gustaría tener una preparación más detallada para tu entrevista, visita nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. No te olvides ayudarnos con tu like en este video. Suscríbete si no lo has hecho y nos vemos en el próximo video. Que estén bien, Chao.